Welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. Coaches like to say play the next one on the schedule. This one carries a little more weight, a mid-season top 10 showdown. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Louisville Cardinals. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Cardinals head coach before the game. This running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
Oklahoma.
The Cowboys ready to kick it away first.
Oh, he didn't onside kick me. Wow.
From inside the 15, here comes a return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll start on the ground with Brown.
No way he chased him down.
The
Like
deeper
that.
into the season we
No
get,
way.
the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. I think they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. It doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today.
They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll throw it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, going to the air.
Catch.
And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Looking for room. It's Hawkins. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
They'll ride the hot hand. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Seems as if these two have been on a collision course for a top 5 meeting like this. And big picture, guys, it can really help their playoff position.
Yeah, we all circled this game at the start of the year. We knew this one was going to have conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications too, David. So lots riding on this one. And May the best team win.
And this will be huge down the stretch. It gives you a shot in the arm. You prove your worth in this football game, and you start to build your case as you get to the end of the season of why you could possibly get to the best team in the country. And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
This crowd knows when to bring it. Might as well give it to him again. Might have a chance. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
They want to run this quarterback. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And they did tack on the extra point. From inside his own 15, trying to
Come
follow
on
his
with the
blockers.
lag,
And
man.
he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down.
That's why I'm streaming on YouTube. Too much lagging going on.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gonna take a shot.
Good catch, bro.
Finally corralled,
Good
but not
catch.
before. He picks up the 1st down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Going to the run, it's Brown. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Cardinals will hustle to the line. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on 3rd.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a
Fuck
missed
you,
opportunity
bro.
on
You
3rd
gotta
down
catch
as
the
defense
ball.
knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And I know it's easy up here in the booth, right, guys? Like, make that catch, right? Get on the scoreboard.
Make
Haven't
that
scored
catch,
yet
bro.
with this offense. You want him to make that play, but a
think I
nice
missed
job
it.
by the defense, man. Getting there on time, not letting him wrap that football
catch,
up.
man.
That's a great job breaking on the football with good timing.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Barnes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. Breaks free and he might be gone. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
I need to run
Coach is
commit on
always hard
college
about
football team.
staying
So
ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Going with the ground game left. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here as we get a look at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And the Cowboys go back to work after moving the chains through the air. On the draw, it's Hawkins. Makes it past the marker. Finding some room. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. The Cowboys will have it first and 10. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great.
Makes a grab and room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So a drive there of 85 yards, and it was closed out by the fantastic 25-yard touchdown run. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Snares it outside, it's forward. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. Still on his feet at the 40. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Looking downfield on first down. Gonna let it fly. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Hand off, Isaac Brown. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They'll throw on third and short. Oh, it's picked off. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Hawkins. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
It's a very boring game. He's chewing the clock by not chewing the clock. Like he taking 30, all 30 seconds to pick a play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Lets it fly.
Give me that shit. Let me dance on that.
And that one is picked off in the end zone.
Give me my shit.
And he gets back on top of it and a first disaster.
What a roller coaster on that play, Palmer. The defense gets the interception, and then he fumbles the ball trying to return it, but a heads-up play to fall on the football, and in the end, create the turnover.
It's amazing, David, because you know the defense practices getting turnovers. I don't know how often, though, they practice ball security. And they made that one interesting, but at the end of the day, the most important thing is to get the TO.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. They give it to him again. There's a crease. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
The RPO, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. Hand off for Brown. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. He now has 61 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. The short hands, it's McCoy. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 1st down, it's Brown again. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll run with Brown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
That is a huge way to end this half. Man, cutting into the lead, gaining the momentum. Nice job finishing the half with some positive vibes going into halftime.
And the extra point is good.
I shouldn't have kicked it down the middle. He might return this. They always return it. And I kick it down the fucking middle.
Makes a move. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way.
Picked off.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Timeout taken now by
Oklahoma State. Why does it take them so long to pick a play?
That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here,
give me that. Oh, no, fucking hit it.
He splits the uprights.
Oh, I should have dove instead of jumped
here in
up.
the 3rd quarter. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We kick things off with Boston College taking on the number 16 team, the Florida Gators. Boston College,
what the heck?
who are faring well right now in their quest to turn this season around. 2-3 would hardly be 5-0, but if they can close this out, they've accomplished something. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC.
Why does it take them so long to pick a play?
Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. From the gun, running back on the move. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Here's the pressure.
I need that.
And down he goes. The defense bringing the hit.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
He'll field the punt and take it back. He gets a block.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Stealing a score on special teams.
What a great return. The home crowd needed something to rally around. You're down. You needed to spark. You needed to make a big play. And the punt returner says, I got this. Great job following his blocks, making the big play, turning this crowd upside down.
And he makes the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
And the Cowboys want to crank the tempo. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
On those 3rd and short, sometimes, man, they can stress you as a defense, right? Like, they put more speed on the field, so I kind of match that personnel and put more speed, but I got to be focused on that run, the physicality. You know they want to run the football, and they did not have success as this defense. Maybe I adjust and play a little bit more physical in the next 3rd down and short.
The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He breaks a tackle. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Now on 2nd down. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Grabbed behind the line. It's Young. There he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys. They take the lead here in the 2nd half. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the 3rd quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is up.
He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. There's some room.
Come on, get out of my way.
Good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Cardinals want to pick up the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Oh, he's got enough space. Touchdown, Cardinals. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest.
What a block, man. What a block. Ugh, what a cut.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff to the single running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, I love when defenses see pulling guards because what you're supposed to do is run through immediately. If you're a linebacker, you see a pulling guard, I'm running through that gap. If you're a defensive lineman and that guard pulls in front of you, I run down the line of scrimmage and chase. Great job seeing that puller, making a play, getting a tackle for a loss.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to fire on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Complete to the left. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll
Why is my right side corner like my right side corner is throwing me
This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Here's the give off the left side.
What is wrong with
Picked
the
up
right?
maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
If he take all this time, I'm going for 2. I'm not going to overtime. If he take all 4 minutes, I'm going for 2.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back has it. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Both of these teams off to perfect starts in conference play, and one trying to stay atop the heap. Quick release on the RPO. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And he made that look easy, but it's not. I think one of the hardest things to do is tackle these quick, shifty wide receivers in the open field. Nice job getting that sucker on the ground.
Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Needs it to keep this drive alive.
He better not. He better not. He better not. Defense. Come on.
Defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that.
No aggression, huh?
Here's Brown to begin
Come
the
to
drive.
aggression.
Maybe a crease. He's up to 113 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
First down, right back to Brown.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll give it to Brown. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
I see a cutback. I see a cutback lane. You better put him back over there. Not gonna lie, you wasted all the time today, so I had to do it back.
Running inside.
I see a cutback.
It's Brown.
I see a cutback.
Could be an alley. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. Good run and a first down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play.
Gotta
Like,
keep him
I don't
over there.
expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give
I
it
ain't
to him,
finna cut
he's
back
chewing
again.
up some yards, and good things are happening.
A give to Brown. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their 2nd. Louisville calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
What's wrong with the audio? The audio tripping.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air.
Oh, get that pick. I need that pick, man.
Release the pass. It's incomplete.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your
gosh, what are we
explosive plays.
doing?
Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot.
Oh my
Leaping
gosh,
grab.
what?
Gain. A giant chunk of picked up there and they're down to the 24. Got to get to the line, get it settled, get the clock stopped for the potential game goal. Defense wants to bring the heat. To the air on first down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. And with 5 seconds left, this one to send us to overtime. Seconds left on the clock as they use a timeout here. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And with 5 seconds left, this one to send us to overtime. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And with 5 seconds left, this one to send us to overtime.
Let's go! Let's go!
That
You dancing too early, Sully.
the miss. They're still
Dancing too early, Sully. Don't ever showboat on me. Don't ever dance on me like the game over. We got a full 4 quarters. We got a full 4 quarters. Don't be dancing in the first quarter.
Got him in range, and the kicker, he just missed it. He missed the opportunity, and this one's over.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee.